Hey all, Kurt Sasso here from TGT Media at Fan Expo Canada 2013. We're joined today by Antony Del Col from, of course, Kill Shakespeare. How are you doing today, Anthony?
I'm just living the dream today. Living the dream, what can you say?
Well, we're living. That's the main thing. Unlike some of your characters in Kill Shakespeare, but that's beside the point.
Spoiler alert.
I didn't have my t-shirt on, sorry about that. When it comes down to it, obviously Kill Shakespeare is a great series. You're really bringing Shakespeare back to becoming interesting yet again in the classroom. How's the reaction been from the kids that are actually getting their hands on this?
Very well. I mean, we've already been picked up in a lot of high schools. A lot of high schools are reading Kill Shakespeare, and I mean, even at cons like this, I mean, we have children. We have kids as young as age 12 and 13 and up that kind of, they look at Kill Shakespeare and they kind of see this, hey, I'm gonna learn Shakespeare in a year or two. I'd love to learn more about it now. And that's the whole point of Kill Shakespeare, is to kind of shine a whole new spotlight on his characters and get people excited about that otherwise may not be able to.
Everyone usually has that one or two persons that kind of set them on their path to their goal in their life. Who were some of those for you?
In terms of Shakespeare or in general?
You could say Shakespeare.
Yeah, no, I mean Shakespeare. I was very fortunate. I had a really good English teacher in high school, Mr. George Cribbs at Royal Missioner Secondary School in South Porcupine, Ontario. He was great. I mean, he really brought Shakespeare to life. He taught me Romeo and Juliet. He taught me King Lear. He taught me Hamlet. And I mean, it was just. He was just a great teacher. He just brought the language to life, and he brought the characters and the situations to life. And then, of course, the other person was my sister, who my sister's actually more knowledgeable about Shakespeare than I am, although that was up until 3 years ago that was the case. She actually has her master's in English Lit from University of Guelph, so I learned a lot about Shakespeare through osmosis from her. So those are the two real influential figures in my life when it comes to Shakespeare and Shakespeare knowledge.
Do you consider yourself successful?
Wow. A lot of people look at me and they see, like myself and Connor and Andy, the creative team behind Kill Shakespeare, as being a success. I guess so. I mean, we're in 6th printing now, volume number 1. Volume 3 was just based on demand. We weren't going to do it originally, but people wanted it, so we decided to put together a new volume. So yeah, I mean, the demand is there. I mean, we're able to come to shows like this, and people come up and they recognize us. I've been stopped on the street a couple times. But having said that, I don't really feel completely successful yet, because there's still a lot more that I want to accomplish with Kill Shakespeare. I mean, we need to get the film off the ground, or the TV series. We need to get more comics. I'd love to get us onto the New York Times best-selling list. I'm the sort of individual that just is driven until I die, I guess. I don't know. A lot of my friends, and even Connor, has done a great job of this. It's just trying to make sure that I learn to take some perspective on everything.
How do you deal with your failures?
I run into my bedroom. I curl up in a fetal position. I cry. Often failures, the initial reaction, this is the case with a lot of people, just human natures. I mean, first you get mad at yourself, you get mad at other people, you blame other people, you blame yourself. But then, in most cases, I think I've been able to kind of take that moment and take that step back and realize, okay, well, this didn't work out, but what did I learn from it? And that's the most important part about making those mistakes. I mean, there's a slogan that they always use in Silicon Valley, which is to launch early and launch often. And I mean, the whole point is, yeah, you're going to put something out there. It's not going to be perfect. There will be some failures involved, but you learn as much from those failures to build the best product that you can next time.
Obviously, you've said you're inspirational people, but the people that are coming through here, obviously, looking at Kill Shakespeare, looking at yourself as inspirational people in your own right. But this younger generation that are coming up, how can they become inspirational themselves?
How can they become inspired or become inspirational?
Let's go with inspired.
How can they be inspired? I mean, just this is where we hold our hands and sing Kumbaya moment, I guess. Just realize that, there's so much that you can do. I mean, we're blessed to be in Western society where there's a lot. We have so much at our disposal in terms of resources and in terms of possibilities, especially here in Canada, being so close to the States as well. And I mean, in the comics today, or in pop culture today, I mean, the paradigms and the models, the business models and the audience models are changing on a almost daily or weekly basis. So I mean, it's so much easier to be able to get into comics, to be able to get into film and TV, to be able to get into video games than it was before. Just look around and just research, see what else is out there, see what other people are doing, and you can easily become inspired by all that.
And of course, where can we find this wonderful piece of work, for everything?
I assume you mean Kill Shakespeare, The Tide of Blood?
Well, of course.
Well, of course. Kill Shakespeare, all the first 2 graphic novels are available pretty much everywhere. So, Chapters Indigo, Barnes & Noble, any comic book shop that carries graphic novels, any bookstore. On Amazon, of course. And then Volume 3, The Tide of Blood, will be released in bookstores and comic book shops in the second weekend in October of this year. So you can look for that, and you can find out everything you need to know about Kill Shakespeare at, wait for it, www.killshakespeare.com.
Thanks so much, Anthony. Really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your convention.
Thank you very much.